you're watching this on YouTube, this is from TikTok Live. I do this every Monday and Friday. We get a reading for the week. So if you want to, you can skip ahead. I'm going to give it a couple of minutes to let everybody get on. But yeah, every Monday and Friday, we find out what's going on. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Come on in, come on in. Yay, you're on time. That's funny. Me too. Good morning. Oh, got my hair caught up in that. Come in, you guys. We're going to get started in just a second. We're going to cleanse the energy, and then we're going to get into tarot and oracle. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hello there. All right, so what we're gonna do first, like I said, we're gonna cleanse the energy. We need to cleanse out our heart chakra, okay? You've gotta be doing this regularly, but I know most people don't or don't know how. So this is why I bring my singing bowl every time I'm on here, so we can cleanse out the heart chakra nice and easily, get all that junk out. You can also, you guys, throughout the week, if you feel like you have something sitting in your heart chakra or anything, like you start feeling anxiety or stress, act like you're grabbing these cords. Like, you know how like warts and whatnot have roots? Act like you're grabbing these cords and you're pulling the roots out and you're taking them outside of your aura and you're dropping them. Okay? And tell me how you feel after that. Just take them all and just pull them out. Because people love to attach to you. If you have high energy, especially if you're an empath, people will attach to you, and we don't want that, right? They can only link up whenever we say so, and then we break the link when we're done connecting with them or talking to them, okay? So try that and let me know how it feels. So, okay, let's cleanse our chakra right quick, and then we're gonna get into tarot and oracle. I'm gonna pause the music right quick. That way you get the full sound. All you need to do is just breathe. Deep breaths, gonna cleanse out the heart chakra. Then you'll be ready for your week. Here we go. Relax your shoulders. Deep breaths. When you're taking the breath in, envision it picking up all the fear and anxiety. It's wrapped up in that breath. Now blow it out. Get rid of it. Keep going. Deep breaths. Now on this last one, let's take a nice deep breath together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Hold it at the top. Pick everything up in that breath. Now blow it out quickly. There we go. Feels much better now. We got to get all that yuckiness out. Okay, let's get the music back on. And turn it down just a hair. All right, good morning, good morning. Okay, so let's get our fairy blessing for the morning. Oh, thank you, said this lady speaking truth. I mean, that's the goal. That's what I'm known for, so stick around if you like that. If you have questions about spirituality, tarot, relationships, feel free to ask. I was classically trained in tarot. I am a certified life and relationship coach. I have certifications in psychology, numerology, everything. So feel free to ask questions. This is a collective reading though, okay? So here we go. Let's look at our fairy blessing for the week. Oops. Oh, the blessing of the white heart. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Let's see what that has to say. I love to read these cards out of the book. That way you get the full meaning of these. It's number 14. So anybody, if you want to know the number, 14. Okay, so this says the fairy gift of integrity and recognition of the sacred. Wow, how fitting for your comment. You've been seeing white hearts everywhere? There you go. Okay, I'll answer the tarot and oracle card in just a second, okay? Okay, so the blessing of the white heart says, a gift of the other world to keep what is sacred, sacred, to be given the gift of great integrity in times without such things held dear. So that means like you're getting the gift of connecting with integrity, whether that be within you or people that you engage with, okay? Because integrity is everything, right? This is why, you know, these shit readers here on TikTok get mad at me, because I expect people to act in integrity when they're coaching somebody, when they're doing a spiritual practice, right? That's why I said I was classically trained in how to read tarot. That's how I teach my students too. You lead with integrity. You practice it properly, okay? So it says, to see the white heart is a magical event. The legendary creature of the deepest, most ancient part of the green world, the white heart is a fairy creature, a real being, and a sign from the fairy realms to you that you must keep true to what is sacred. So what is sacred to you? Like, it's going to be different for everybody. What is important to you? What are your values? This is what we go over in my power challenge. It's like, what are your true core values? And how can you stick true to those? Okay. When you receive this gift, it may seem like a burden, but do not feel this way, for it is that you are recognized as a person of high integrity, and that to keep this is most important at this time. By keeping your integrity, by being true to what is sacred and precious to the fairies, you have confidence in your own doings, a sense of rightness about all that comes, and a simple recognition of those who are not. So this is all about following your truth, following your why. Like, why do you get up in the morning? Why do you do the things that you do? Okay? Following your heart, because your heart will always lead you through integrity and truth. Okay? And then your heart recognizes the vibration of people who aren't. That's why you have to pay attention. Okay? So, ooh, I like that. One is yes, one is only as good as their word, but actually one is only as good as their actions. You know, people can say anything, but if they follow it up with actions, then there you go. That's integrity for sure. Okay, so what's the difference between tarot and oracle? Tarot is a language. Tarot is more intricate. It gives you more details. Oracle is more like I don't know how to describe it. I always see it as a rounded message. It's like a direct message. It can be interpreted a little bit differently than tarot, but tarot is literally like a language. So it's kind of like, it depends on, you know, the cards that are laying together or the cards that are surrounding it on what it's all saying. But oracle is more like a direct message. Yes, the heart feeling word. Yeah, absolutely. Let me shuffle these more. I haven't used these in a while. We're going to use this deck here. I love this deck too. Integrity to me is when your words and actions align in sincerity. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. And it's not an easy place to always be in, right? But it's extremely important because that means people can trust you. You know? And if you sway, like if you, let's say you promise something, which we really shouldn't promise things because life happens, but we do. But if you promise something and something happens you can't follow through, well, admitting that, saying, hey, I messed up or something came up, I'm so sorry, and owning your actions, owning your words, and it helps people to trust you. Okay, so let's see. What do we need to know for the week? We're going to look at Monday through Thursday. And then Friday morning, I look at Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay? That way we can take the week in chunks and you know what to expect throughout the week. And you can work with this energy and let it work for you. Well, if I can pick these up. Okay. So let's see what energy or what energy is for today? We have the Queen of Coins, so the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Isn't that interesting? Because we had the King of Pentacles, the feminine version of the King of Pentacles in reverse last week. I do remember that. So what happens when she's in reverse? So she may have experienced some sort of loss. She may be, feeling that she's taking care of everybody but her. Like maybe her body, maybe her finances, maybe her home needs attention. Okay? So what is it within you, in your life and in your environment? That's another thing about being in integrity, right? Taking care of yourself. Are you moving through integrity with yourself, or are you lying to yourself every day? Are you letting yourself down every day? Because you're the one person that you should be able to trust the most. But if you can't, then you're going to be around other people that you can't fully trust. See how that just spreads out into the universe? Yeah. It all needs attention. Okay, well then we got to focus on that today. You got to make a plan. Okay, that's the main thing. You got to make a plan. So what I've started doing, look, you guys, I'm a fire sign. I hate routine. Okay, but I'm also a business owner. And so I need some sort of routine to keep me productive. So I created like a literal timeline of my day. A literal timeline of my day to keep me productive. That way I know at this time I'm working on this. At this time I'm working on this. At this time I'm doing this. That way you're more productive. Okay. In my 22 the New You module, I have a thing in there. It's like, give yourself 15 minutes and go clean something. And only 15 minutes. After that, you're done. Okay? Because when we have a time limit, we're more productive. And then we wind up getting a whole lot more done throughout the day. And then we're finished. We can go relax or do whatever you want. So try that. Okay, for Tuesday, we have the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords indicates the need to choose a path. Okay, you're gonna feel like you've come at an impasse, at like a fork in the road. And I love this card because to me, this puts you in the power position. You should always be in the power position in your life. If you're not, we need to talk, okay? Because we've got to get you there. So being in the power position, you've got to make a decision. And this decision, I'm gonna pick this back up. This decision is not based on what you see. It's based on what you know, okay? You've got to follow your intuition. Trust your inner guidance. You have like a natural GPS system in here, but you have to trust it, okay? So you're going to have a decision. It could be big or it could be small. It's up to you. You might have a choice, okay? Well, I can go this way and, I know this is going to happen, or I can go this way, which is new to me. I'm not so sure, but I'm a little bit curious about it. It's going to be up to you. You've got to make a decision, and you've got to really don't avoid it. Don't avoid decisions, okay? Because that puts you in the vulnerable state. That puts you in the victimhood category. That puts you, you're not taking control of your life. You're not in their power position, okay? So whatever decision that you need to make, whenever you come to a fork in the road, okay, be like, well, if I was moving through my own power, if I was loving myself right now, what would I do? If I wanted to make a change in my life today, what decision would I make? Because we naturally keep making the same decisions over and over again. We do the same things over and over again, even though they're not working. It's insanity, but we do that. That's why I had to come up with like a literal timeline of my day, because I was like, okay, I know I could be way more productive, but I get distracted with everything. And because we all have ADD now. Let's just say it. We all have ADD now because everything is like quick. We're like goldfish, okay? Goldfish only have like a memory or attention span of like 3 seconds. So we have to do something different if we want to change our lives. And we could start with little bitty things. It doesn't have to be this massive thing, because if it's a massive thing, it's going to be too overwhelming and you're going to quit, right? Because it's too much. So start with something little. If I really wanted to change something now, what could I do easily today to make a change? Okay, so focus on that on Tuesday as well. So let's look at Wednesday. And remember, we're moving through integrity. Okay, if I'm living my truth, if I'm being an example of integrity, if I'm showing people the way by actions, what would I do? Like, I have to do this with my kids. I teach them, like, look, you have to follow your own truth. You know, you have to think outside the box. You have to do what inspires you. And so I have to show them that. And that's what I'm doing, finally. Okay, so on Wednesday, we have strength in reverse. Okay, so this is interesting to me because we have the, is it the new moon or full moon solar eclipse, Jamie? I'm trying to remember. You started divorce papers this morning. Uh-oh. This week is a good week to slow your energy down. Make sure your actions are grounded in intention. Yep. Y'all help me remember. New moon or full moon in Aries? It's an eclipse. New moon. Thank you. Thought so, but I was like, I'm telling y'all, I've got so much going on. I'm trying to keep up with everything. Okay, so we have an eclipse this week, right? So this makes sense that we're having this energy. Just like Jamie was saying, it's a good week to slow down. So on Wednesday, you might feel like you're feeling a little out of sorts. You know, maybe having sometimes we have to have like a little breakdown. Okay? Because strength in reverse is like, I'm tired. It can be. It could be. It could go either way, right? It could be ego-based, or it could be like, you know what? I'm tired. I need to rest. I feel weak. I'm lacking willpower. So it's like, okay, let's take a step back. Let's rest and let's evaluate what's making you tired. Is it something physically that you're doing? Is it something mentally? Are you emotionally tired? Where are you feeling tired? Okay, and we need to stop claiming I am tired, because you're not tired. You feel tired. Okay, you yourself are not tired. You feel tired. So this would be a great time to sit back and evaluate what's making you feel tired. And it's a lot, right? So where do you lack the willpower? For me, it's food. Swear to God. I love to eat. My family is like, where do you put it all? And I'm like, I don't know, but I freaking love to eat. I do lack willpower, and I'm the first to admit that when it comes to food. So, but there's other things, you know, it's like I admire people with strong willpower. So think about that on Wednesday. Like, what is making me feel this way? Why am I feeling weak? Why am I feeling tired? And again, we have the new moon eclipse, and that's going to make us feel a little bit wonky because this is a big deal. This is a big happening in astrology. Chiron is in Aries along with the new moon and eclipse. Feelings of imposter syndrome. Yeah. Look at that. My eyes feel tired. I don't blame you. I know we're all tired of BS, right? You've been having bad anxiety? Yeah, so I woke up at like 5:30, 5:45 this morning, something like that. I was like, seriously? Really? This is what we're doing today? I was so irritated. But yeah, I mean, this is really going to be a week of you taking stock of where you are now. And the new moon is all about new beginnings, right? And eclipses are all about expect the unexpected. So what are you expecting? When you hear expecting unexpected, we don't want to expect something negative, okay? So let's take stock this week. Let's see what Thursday holds. Ah, look at that. We have the Empress. There we go. So Thursday we have the Empress. And the Empress, she takes care of herself, right? So it's like a lot of this week leading up to Thursday, which is interesting because it looks like a moon behind her, right? So the Empress is all about, she's ruled by Venus. She's all about leading through the heart. She is the feminine energy. She is the one who takes care of herself. She is abundant. She is healthy. She is financially stable, all of that, right? She's the empress. She's like the highest level. So this is how can you be abundant? How can you be this empress energy? In my power challenge, we talk about the goddess energy. It's like, okay, what do you think of a goddess? Like, what traits of a goddess do you think of when you think of the word goddess? Okay, embody those traits. You can, because you have it within you. Okay, so how can you embody the empress on Thursday? What is it that you're wanting to, like, what is it about your empire that you would like to experience? What seeds would you like to plant through the heart space with integrity to let them grow? Okay, because like I said, she's fertile. She is all about Venus, all about love, growing something. Your divorce court date is Thursday. Ooh, interesting, because she does represent the married woman. Interesting. Let's see. In the same boat. Okay, I'm just making sure I was caught up on all of these. What do you get when you drink castor oil and holy oil? Okay, I'm going to read this out because people watch the replay on YouTube. It says, what do you get when you drink castor oil and holy water? A religious movement. That was funny. Thank you for that laugh. Oh, that's hilarious. Look at underneath the deck, you guys. Oh, look at that. So we have the Eight of Staffs. Okay, so the Eight of Staffs is all about forward movement, and it is divine movement. It is moving forward. You're being helped, okay? And here we have the Star. So the Star is you're moving towards your destiny. You are moving towards healing. You're feeling more hopeful again because you're embodying this Empress. I mean, we're going to go through a big energy shift after this new moon eclipse. Plus, we do have Mercury going retrograde like the day after. So be aware. Don't be afraid of Mercury retrograde. We've talked about this many times, okay? When Mercury goes retrograde, it's just time for us to reflect on what's been going on in our lives since the last retrograde, okay? This is meant to help us. So when it's in retrograde, you only want to reevaluate things, okay? You don't want to start anything like, you don't want to buy any major appliances. You want to back up your electronics. You want to watch your communication. You don't want to sign any major contracts. If you do have to, then you want to read through it with a fine-tooth comb. I mean, there's just different things you want to pay attention to because Mercury is all about communication. And so anything that has to do with communication, words, all that, you want to make sure that you're really paying attention at this time, okay? I wanted to pull from this deck because I haven't used this deck in a long time, and it was talking to me this morning, so. Bye, have a great day. Okay, let's see. What does this deck want to say? Oops. It's like Monday through Thursday, you're really, going through a point of like evaluating and maybe a little bit low energy, but Thursday, it's like you're feeling better. You're ready to really start planting new seeds. You're feeling more in that power stance. Look, we got notice the signs. So this came out in reverse, which indicates to me that you might be feeling disconnected, okay? You might be missing something. I got some clear freaking signs yesterday and this morning. So yesterday I did a little reading check-in on myself, and my deck called me out on something, and I was like, okay. And then, so I started rearranging things in my day, and this morning I'm on this app, What is it called? Shit, starts with a P. I don't know why I'm having these brain farts this morning. What's that app called? The astrology one. Anyways, I looked on it this morning and it's like, today you might be doing something differently. And I was like, and it had other things that were like resonated exactly with the reading that I did for myself. And I was like, yes, pattern. Thank you. God. Whatever. It even gets my mind going wonky. Yeah, pattern. You're having brain fog too? Okay, good. Well, I'm not good, but I'm glad it's not just me. God, thank God I took today off to do, like my clerical stuff. But anyways, so notice the signs. If you're looking for signs every single place, then you're going to find what you want to see, right? But when you ask the universe, like, hey, show me concrete evidence that this is for me. If it's for me, let it be. If it's not, block it. Okay? That's what you can say every time. If this is for me, let it be. If not, please block it. And it'll work. It'll happen. Let's see. You're thinking Pinterest. Yeah. Yeah, it is a great app. Yes, I do private readings. Yeah, it's all linked in my profile. So let's get some more Oracle. Yeah, you can get recorded readings or live readings, whichever works best for you. And if y'all need, I don't know if she's here this morning. I think she might be working, but we have Anne, who is our shamanic practitioner. We have Madi, who is our inner child healer expert. She can like literally look at your photos and pick out the ages and like where you experience trauma. And it's amazing. And then we have Jamie, who is our in-house tarot reader as well. She's on here. So yeah, I got all the good ones. Because I don't feel like, my vision is for each one of you to step into your power. But you might need a different modality than what I offer. So this is why I brought these amazing ladies into my business, because they have really interesting modalities, and they are amazing at what they do. So yeah. Yes, Jamie is awesome. Yo, we keep getting this card. What? We keep getting these cards. Or this card. Mindful group think. Here's the thing. I really wholeheartedly feel like we're about to go through like a major revolution or something. Revolution, something like that. Because I feel like people are finally waking up. People are finally understanding that there's so much more than we will ever know. There's so much more than we have ever been taught. And if you, like the one way that you will be able to stand in your power and take control of your life is you find out who you actually are. And you do that by finding your energy blueprint, okay? This is what I teach all of my students, what I teach all of my clients. This is what I go through in my power coaching, one-on-one, everything. It's like, you have to know who you are. If you don't know, then you're going to be lost your entire life, because you're going to be constantly thinking you have to fit into somebody else's energy blueprint, and it's not going to work. Okay? So the group think is good, but we also have to know that we are still unique, even though we are all one. Like, your vibration is extremely unique to everybody else's. Like, nobody has your vibration. So honor it, love it, use it. Okay, and that's how we all connect. We all connect on this vibrational level, and it all winds up being like, I don't know how to describe it. I just feel it, but it all winds up being like this powerful vibration. It's like we all use it together, if that makes sense. Yeah, I love it. I think, look, I just saw this. There's a clock right there. There's an umbrella. So it's like we're all protected, and it's time. It's time that we go through this revolution, because whatever we've been doing is not working. But that's why you see so much darkness right now, is because the darkness has to push us to the light, right? It's always darkest before the dawn. Y'all know that saying, right? It's true, because the darkness has to be revealed. It has to be like we have to bring awareness to it, just like your own inner shadow work. So think of what's going on now with the planet as the planet going through its collective shadow work. Okay, so just like you go through your own, you have to go within and you have to look at everything that's in the darkness, every dark side of you, everything you've been shoving down and hiding underneath. You have to bring awareness to it, and when you bring awareness to it, it brings light to it. And then you heal it, and you change, you transform, your vibration goes up. That's what we're doing. So it's exciting for me. Like, a lot of people are panicking and all that, and I'm like, let it come down. Please let it come down, because it needs to. We need to rebuild through the light. I'm just checking these. I love the vibrant colors too. It's so pretty. It's like, can I live in this picture for a minute? You're so brutally honest. Aw, I try. Where are we without honesty, right? I love being direct, because we get so much fluff and so much confusion all around that you're not going to get anywhere. So it's like, it's best to be direct so you can get from point A to point B quickly. I love breaking things down. I've always been good at that. It's one of my natural abilities. It's just, let me get all the fluff and all the crap that you don't need out of the way, and let's look at what you do need. And then bam, there you go. You're trying to book, you see for the live readings, it'll depend on what time and day that you're available. I do live readings Monday through Friday. So just email me if that's what you're looking for, and we can find a time and date that works for you. You're welcome. Have a great day too. Look, I told y'all. It's time. Yeah, it's over Zoom. Okay, so I told y'all it's time. Look, it says announcement, someone's arrival, spreading the news, drawing attention. I literally was just saying this, like, it's time. Like, we have to start evolving, okay? Because the planet is screaming for us to do so, and we're having all this stuff being revealed, like the whole bullshit with the Dalai Lama. Like, we have to see the darkness in order to push the world into the light. So it makes me happy. I'm so for it. Let's do the Moonology deck. I haven't done that one in a while. And you might have an announcement coming this week, and this might be what decision you have to make on Tuesday. So remember, you got to go with your knowing. Okay, and it could be Wednesday that so like Tuesday you make this decision, and then Wednesday you might be doubting yourself, and you're like, oh, like, I don't know, was that the right decision? It's scary. I don't know what's going to happen after this. I'm not sure if I can, follow through with this, whatever your decision may be. But then on Thursday, you're like, okay. I get it. I see the way now. If you let the universe help you, just like we see what's hiding underneath, the universe is showing you what you've asked for, what your destiny is, okay? So there you go. So let's see what the Moonology deck has to say, and then we'll get into the money deck. Adjustments are required. Look. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Okay, that's what I'm saying. There is some sort of a decision that needs to be made, because this morning you might be waking up feeling tired, feeling unabundant. That's not a word, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, feeling out of sorts, feeling frustrated at the world or your life or what's going on. And we have to shift that. We have to make these little adjustments. Just like I said, if you want to change your life, you have to start making adjustments. And you don't want to make anything huge. Start little, because when you start little, when you start doing these little things, you start to feel better and better. And you can trust yourself more when you start with something little, because then you're like, okay, well, I got that accomplished. Yay, me. High five. And then you go on to the next one, and then you feel good. And then you go on to the next one, you feel really good. And then everything, just like a domino effect, your life starts changing. Okay? So it's like, this is telling you it's time. We got to make some changes, which is perfect with the new moon eclipse. That just said it. Yep. The cards will call you out. I always say, the cards don't lie, people do. So, yep. Let's see what the money deck has for us Monday through Thursday. Rescuer. There's 3 ways to resonate, so I'll show you. Says, someone may enter your life and help you resolve any difficulties you're experiencing. That'd be nice, right? Could be that announcement. So if you're needing help with finances, or you're needing help with your job or your career, there you go. Number 2, consider careers as a firefighter, paramedic, or any rescue or heroic profession. Number 3, asking for help is not a sign of weakness. Quite the opposite. It shows your strength. Okay? It is not a sign of weakness. So look, if you're continuing to do the same thing over and over again, and you're not getting the desired results, and you've hit your level or your limit of expertise, then would it not be beneficial for you to ask for help, to get somebody who knows what you're trying to accomplish, who has accomplished what you're trying to accomplish? Would it not be beneficial for you to ask for help? I mean, hello, if we're doing the same thing again, over and over again, that's called insanity, because you're getting the same result. This is like whenever somebody applies for my one-on-one coaching, I interview them first to make sure that they are ready and they are willing to be helped. Because I don't want to coach anybody that is a yeah butter. I don't want to coach anybody that is unwilling to be coached, because they think they know everything, but they think they're gonna like siphon off of me. No, I'm here to help you do a total transformation of your life. I'm here to help you to be your true self and live your energetic blueprint. I'm not here to freaking coddle you and be your servant. Doesn't work that way, okay? So if you need help with something, reach out to somebody that you feel like specializes in that area to help you. That's the only way you're going to get a leg up. You gotta learn how to leverage people, okay? Let me take a drink right quick. So how you leverage people is you take someone who has an expertise in a certain area, because they have spent years and years and years studying this. They've spent years and years and years accomplishing these goals. So what you do is you leverage all of their years of experience and expertise, and you apply it, sorry, my leg itched, you apply it to your life. So instead of spending years and years and years having to learn and practice and do trial and error, you've already got what works. That's what smart people do. That's what abundant people do. That's what happy people do. They leverage other people's knowledge, okay? So like, for instance, people that come to me for coaching, they leverage my decade of study and experience. There you go. Okay. It's just, you have to do that. You're only one person. You can't you can't possibly learn every single thing in life that there is to learn. Your freaking brain would explode. I mean, it would be nice if we could all know that, right? But you leverage people for help. If you want to get ahead, you've got to leverage time. And the way you do that is you take an expert and they help you. They give you the cliff notes. They give you the quickest way there. But you want to make sure you're not getting help from somebody who has not proven that they have done the thing. Okay? Like if you, I see all these people like they're manifestation coaches, or they're talking about manifestation or abundance and whatnot, and they're anything but. You can't do that. Okay? My income has doubled each year for the past 3 years. Why? Because I put into practice what I preach, what I teach. And that's why people come to me for coaching, because they see that, yes, I have done the thing. And it actually has nothing to do with money. It has to do with the self. But that's what I teach. That's what I help them through. So it's like you have to go with the person who has done the thing. Don't ever take advice from somebody who hasn't. That's just what I'm saying. Doesn't matter if it's me or anybody else. Just don't do it. Okay? It's the best way to get in a rut. Okay, so let's see. Thank y'all so much. Oh my God, somebody's got an attitude. Okay. We're not, like... Whatever. People are so weird. See what happens when you trigger somebody's truth? They get angry, and then they start projecting onto you. Like, whatever. We can only receive the information that we are capable of understanding at the moment. How perfect was that comment, Jamie, right after that one? I don't even know where it came from, but they were saying something about being pretentious and talking at you. Like, I don't even, what are you talking about? I don't even know who they were talking to, if they were talking to me or somebody in the comment section. That was weird. Anyways, you guys, I hope that helps you. I hope it gives you clarity on what your next right step is. Because like I said, on Tuesday, you have a decision to make. You're going to be in an impasse. Are you going to stay with your old life, or are you going to go to your new life? What decisions are you willing to make on Tuesday? And it's not what you see, it's what you know. What you know. Okay? Trust yourself. You got clarity? Good. That makes me so happy. I'm excited for this week too. Hey, make sure you subscribe on my website, because we have the New Moon Goddess Circle happening on Thursday. I have not put it up yet. That will be something that will be put up today, and you can RSVP for it. Those are fun. You get free oracle readings. Anne, who's our shamanic practitioner, she burns bay leaves for everybody. It's a lot of fun. We connect. I freaking love them. She gives us journaling prompts. We get a mantra, everything. So go subscribe to my website and you can RSVP when I send out the email today. But anyways, I'll be back Friday morning, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. We'll get a reading for the weekend. We'll talk some more, get some more guidance, and we'll just have a good time. Okay? Love y'all. Have a wonderful day. And if you missed the beginning of this, it'll be on YouTube in just a little bit. Bye, y'all.